President Trump, are you certain you're okay? Last week, he was in a meeting with gun lobbyists, in which he said that, listen, I could take the gunman down. I don't need a weapon to do so. Let me get something straight for you, POTUS. You're saying that you can stop the gunman. President Trump, who had 5 deferments back in the 1960s, didn't want to go to war in Vietnam, claiming bone spurs in a foot that he doesn't remember which one it was, thinks he can take down Nikolas Cruz, the gunman of the Parkland shooting. A guy who got startled by a man who ran up onto the stage and tried to scare him before security brought that man down and arrested him for trespassing. And he thinks he can stop the gunman. A guy who saw a bald eagle spread its wings during a photo op and got scared because of its defensive stand, and you think you can stop 17 people from being killed. Stable genius he is not, but I think I've already deciphered that already. How do I explain this? You could not have stopped the gun. And you know, I know what you're thinking. What about the security officer? Wasn't he armed? He was. He was armed with a handgun, but that's beside the point. President Trump and a lot of the NRA has said that this security guard was a coward. He ran away from the situation instead of putting a bullet inside the 19-year-old with the AR-15. Now, before you even go there, you might want to ask why he didn't confront the gunman. Well, one reason was because the gunman hid in plain sight. He didn't know where the gunman was, and therefore couldn't find him, couldn't locate him, couldn't shoot him. As for another case would be that he's helping the students escape from the gunman instead of confronting him. He's thinking about the student safety first instead of going guns blazing on the gunman. Now, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. President Trump's claim that he could have stopped the gunman easily is falling on deaf ears. It's falling on my deaf ears too. But he did make a voice later in the week by claiming this, that I'm paraphrasing once again. I'm going to take everyone's guns away. I'm going to make sure that nobody is armed, so that way we can stop this shooting and understand what the hell is going on. Hold that thought for a minute here. You're going to violate the Second Amendment, an amendment that you strongly followed because you have, well, not only do you have friends in the NRA, but you got $30.3 million from them during your campaign. I would have enjoyed seeing this. I would have enjoyed President Trump violate the Second Amendment, take everyone's guns, which is like 30 million guns taken away, 100 million guns. Doesn't matter. It goes like from this 100 million guns to 0. Nobody has a gun. Nobody is armed. And we're trying to figure out what the hell do we do? What the hell do we do? It's like, alright, I'm taking everyone's guns. Now let's see someone shoot. This would have been ingenious of him. This is rare for me to say. This would have been ingenious of him to violate the Second Amendment just to understand how the Second Amendment works. But alas, he went back on his word. He just, He understood what the NRA was trying to do, and he's going like, okay. I want to keep the money. I want to keep the 30.3. Now, solving gun violence is not straightforward. It takes a step-by-step process. We're not going to solve problems just off the bat, like say, oh, let's take everyone's guns. We have to understand understand what's going on, how do we solve it. And people are down the aisle are going like, take away the AR-15s. No. Take away automatic pistols. Start somewhere where we understand it. Possibly mental health, for instance. How do we stop people with mental health? Oh, that's right. That was an Obama administration rule that a law that Trump rescinded. One of many of them that have been rescinded by Trump. So that's not going to work. But the Parkland students are not going to rest easy. They know that by all means there's going to be another shooting somewhere. If GOP is being silent about this, and they are, we're going to have another massacre. We're going to have more people dead. We're going to have another mentally unstable person who's going to say that I did not know what I was doing, but I was shooting people in the head. There will be another school shooting. There will be another there will be another mass shooting for sure. Because all I can see is that the GOP and Democrats have put their hands on have sat on their hands, basically, and won't do a thing. Just imagine what happens if, let's say, November comes around. A lot of these people are going to be gone. We will not see these people. We will have new people leading new legislation. We will also have new people experiencing how to get rid of Donald Trump. It's a step-by-step process, but at the same time, one step can go a mile.